Hey guys, it's 80's Everything here. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to do a review on a book from 1981 titled The Amateur by Robert Little. Now, two disclaimers before I get started in this video. One, I own no rights to the background music in this video, and two, since I don't want this video to go a lot long, like from 10 to 15 minutes, then I will put the notes that I haven't gotten to in the description of this video. But anyways, let's get on with the video. Now, the plot of the book The Amateur is that there is this cryptologist guy who works for the CIA. Whose name I will put up on the screen right now. But he works for the CIA as a cryptologist, and his soon-to-be wife Sarah unfortunately passes away in an attack by terrorists in Munich, Germany. Now, Heller feels so saddened by this attack that he takes it upon himself to avenge Sarah's death and eliminate Sarah's killers. And he doesn't know anything about killing people because he's a cryptologist, so that's why this book is called The Amateur. Now, that's the plot of the movie, and now I'm going to tell you some things that I like about the book, not the movie, about the book, or things that I don't like about the book. Now, the first thing is that when I was first reading the introduction page where it says like the copyright and all that other stuff, it said that this edition of the book was printed in 2003, but the copyright was still in 1981. So that made me a little bummed that that edition of the book was made in 2003. But at least the book was still made in 1981. It was just another edition. Now, the second thing is that there's these 2 pages at the beginning of the book called Forward, and what Robert Little was saying that nobody said he could write a story on Charlie Heller. So, but he did it anyway. And my first thought of the 2 pages was like, wait, this is based on a true story. So, and then I read the second page, and then he said that all of the characters in this book and the events in this book are fictitious, meaning not real. So then I was thinking, why are you throwing us off like that, Robert? Like, you throw off the readers by saying you make them think it's based on a true story in the first page, but then in the second page you say, yeah, I just made it up. All of these characters and events in the book are fictitious. So what was the point of that? You could have just eliminated 2 pages from the book right there. What was the point of that? Anyways, now the third thing is that some of the chapters in the book, just like the ending parts of the chapters of the book, just like don't make sense. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, for example, Heller is talking to this one girl about shadow, like stepping on shadows, and then that chapter ends with Heller saying like, oh, I shouldn't step on his shadow. I'm just paraphrasing here. And then the chapter ends, but that part of the chapter didn't really go anywhere. Like, it didn't create any suspense for the next chapter, and he just left the really suspenseful parts to like the pages before the chapter, when the really suspenseful parts should have ended at the end of the chapter to create more suspense for the next chapter. I don't get it why some authors do that. Like, that's really, like, that is really not, I can't think of a word to describe that, but that those parts don't make the end of the chapter like suspenseful, or they don't really lead anywhere. So that's what I have to think about that. And then also in the book, Heller goes to, in chapter 7, page 98, Heller goes to a CIA training facility in Virginia, and the page that I'm projecting on the screen right now, it's describing the the area of the CIA facility, and I'm gonna paraphrase here, but and later in the book, you'll see it on the screen right now. Later in the book, it says that Heller had done this before, and then I was thinking, well, why does he need CIA training then? If he's already done it before, why does he need it again? But then, it's been 8 years since he's been in the CIA training facility, because he is a cryptologist, so maybe he forgot all about that, or maybe it stuck with him, but he just needed a refresher course. I don't really know. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this book review on the 1981 book titled The Amateur by Robert Little. And I will have the rest of my notes in the description of the video if you would like to look at that. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on the post notification button so you will never miss an upload, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!